Well, hey guys, welcome back across our garage. So, old El Chupacabra, she's been running a little unhappy on the heat side of the spectrum. She's been getting a little hot. Now, it probably has something to do with that bars leak we put in there to fix this radiator. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll take a look. Now, we are losing light quickly out here tonight. Oh, there's Piston. Hey, buddy. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this bottom radiator hose off. I'm just going to lose everything from the block and from the, if I can see, and from the radiator. And we'll just fill everything back up with some clean water. I don't have any antifreeze, so we're just going to, we'll just use water. It probably shouldn't be that color, I wouldn't think. See if we can't force some of this out. There we go. So we'll just do this till the water runs clear down there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this radiator hose off at the engine as well. I believe I do have a new radiator hose we could put on. So now we can get some water up into the block. Try to flush some of that out. But I'm going to let that run for a few minutes and just kind of clear that out. Going to go see if I got some better hose clamps. I don't think I do though. So obviously if you were doing this properly, you'd want to, take the thermostat out, off, and flush it from top to bottom, but come on, really? I did find some new hose clamps, so something must be working in my favor today. Tired, guys. I just watched Scream 3. If you follow me on Facebook, you know what day it is that I just watched Scream 3. I've been kind of watching the whole franchise because I'm doing trying to do Scary Movie at night through Halloween. Although the weekends I really don't get a chance to watch a scary movie because I'm off doing stuff. You know how it is. You do stuff, car shows, cruise-ins, just go out driving. Get out in your old jalopy and drive it. What do you own them for, if not to drive? All right, well, that looks like that's going to take a little bit to flush, so all right, we'll come back to it. Would you just look at that beautiful cat? That's Piston, guys. If you're new to the channel, that's Piston. He's my buddy. He's probably going to run away because he's outside. What's up, baby? Oh, yeah? Yeah? You daddy's baby or what? Yeah. Piston is a rescue from the SPCA. Best thing I ever did. Love that little guy. Alright guys, so back to this. It's running out pretty clean now, so let's check the orientation on my hose clamps. We're trying to get a few more months out of this motor here because we're gonna be doing the 289 swap here soon. Well, we're gonna build it first. Y'all stick around for that. But it's sitting in the garage right now. We got to get busy on it, but I got to finish up some stuff on this first. And I got to get some parts on order for the 289. And we've got so the 289 is from a 64, it's from a 64 Fairlane. And then we got a C4. I want to say it's out of a 68 something. I don't know what. I want to say it came out of a Mercury. I can't remember. I did all the number running on it at some point, but I know it's a 68. That's all that matters. And the engine's 64. Should have made up well. Give us that extra gear we need. And trust me, we definitely need it. This little Ford-O-Matic, it does fine if you don't plan on going over 55, 60 miles an hour, because she starts to really I think it's got 310 gears in this thing also. She probably was a trooper when she was new though. Fill our radiator back up. Alright, so let's start this thing up and we will wait till that thermostat opens up. The old 2-pump chump. Let's see if it works this time. Nope, it didn't work. There's a chance I may have flooded it. Alright, so she struggled a little there in startup, obviously. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that all the electronics are wet. But, you know, so watch this, get them bubbles out of there. There's that little dangly thing. And I'm not talking about the one at the back of your throat either, alright, Cardi B? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. There goes my tea. Damn it. And we'll just sit here for 2 days while we wait for the thermostat to open up, because at idle, this thing runs pretty cool. Yeah, she's taking a lot of water. Drink it up, little buddy. Drink it on up. Knowing me, it's probably just leaking out of one of the hoses as I'm filling it. Alright, fill it back up again. Check for some leaks. I'm not seeing any. I mean, that water's still pretty brown, but that's to be expected because we didn't properly flush the engine, but it's a lot better than it was. It's not really brown at this point. It's more like a tan, you know, which is better, right? Okay, we're going to close her up. So look, I'm going to shut this down for tonight. Tomorrow night is the club meeting. I may just drive the Falcon over there. You know, see how she does. Not, hey, look, we're back in the light. I'll see how she does tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back to another fascinating, exciting, super duper califragilistic, whatever it is, episode of Crossfire Garage. So today, obviously, we're back on old El Chupacabra here. I really need to order a new tripod. This thing is straight jacked. Anyway, finally got this in the mail. Found one. This is an OEM 63 Ford Falcon 2-speed wiper switch. Now, my old wiper switch, well, it's down to the nubs. It disintegrated in my hands back when I first got it and tried to get the wipers working. So we've been using the foot pedal, you know, with the little squirters, but the squirters aren't hooked up, but we've been using that to get the wipers to work. But after long and hard research, and for you guys out there who have a 63 and are having trouble finding this, because I did, I've been searching for months for the right one, because the 62 Falcon wiper switch doesn't work on this. The 64 Falcon wiper switch doesn't work on this. What is it? I don't know. It's a 63. That's all I can tell you. The part number, it looks like it is a, well, it's pretty long, but it starts out SW795. If you're really interested and need to know the full part number, you know, drop it down in the comments. I'll let you know what it is. I'm going to save the box. But this is new old stock. Got it off eBay. And let me tell you, it was not cheap. It was 120 bucks plus shipping. But it's the only one I could find in all this time. Now, it does have the proper, if you look at the back, hey Piston, if you look at the back where the pins plug in, I've actually got a total of 7 pins on this. And that's what this is, 7 pin. Now, you know, somebody's probably going to tell me that I could have used a 5 pin, could have used this, could have used that. But you know what? I want the right one. I want to make sure, because these things aren't cheap. This one was $120, and I paid it just because I've been looking forever for one. Now, I do have new knobs coming, but they're not here yet. But we're going to see about getting this hooked in, make sure she works, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you reach down under here where your wiper switch is, and can you guys even see where, oh wait, you can't see. So if you reach down under here where your wiper switch is, and you pull this out, you got the the rubber plug that it goes into. So let's get her plugged in. How does that go? Well, how do you go? You go like this? It looks like you go, yeah, you go like that. Okay. Guys, y'all got to see the cutest thing in the world. Can y'all see that over there? Look over there. Look at that. It's just a piston curled up. What are you doing, buddy? He's just curled up over in the passenger floor. I love that guy. Anyway, so let's flip the key on here. Oh, it's already on. And let's get out something to turn this with. Well, wouldn't you know? We have wiperage. So that appears to be low speed. There's high speed. Low speed. And that should be off, drops it down to the park position. Or the home position, however you want to look at it. So my next thing is well, how does this come out? I don't know. There's no room to get your hand back here. You know, because they got this sitting there and that's there, and heck, I don't know. How does that come out? And why does it pull? What's that all about? I don't know. I'm thinking the easiest route to go on this to get this in or out is going to be to remove the dash. So let's do that. Or the instrument cluster. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Get off my back. Come on out. So as you can see, this was what I had left. It just, where's that other piece? I don't know where it went, but the other piece just kind of deteriorated and it just all fell out, which does me no good. So we'll get rid of that piece. I'll probably go ahead and plug this in because that's going to be a nightmare to try to do it afterwards. I mean, it's a nightmare to try to do it right now. And then you have to get it up.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Get it through. Come on. Find the hole. Find the hole.
That's what she said.
That is not sexually suggestive. That is just me saying I got to find this hole. I got to find the hole in the dark.
Damn!
You know what I mean? And it's, again, not sexually suggestive. Just what happens to be happening right this very second. There we go. So she appears to be in.
I can't feel anything.
Pop this little guy through and get her twisted on there, and that holds it in place. So I think you gotta pull it out.
Wow.
And then turn it. Something like that anyway. Alright guys, so coming in today on the Falcon, we've got some new parts again. We got new headlight rings, and I'll show you why I ordered these. Let me pop this off here real quick. As you can see, this ring here, well, she's busted.
Enjoy the biscuit.
But I need to get in here and I need to spray some Croil and stuff on this, get all this hardware loosened up, because these headlights, they're kind of doing the bouncy bounce while you drive down the road.
Mom, a prostitute taught me to twerk.
I don't do a lot of night driving in this, but I would like to, you know. I'm trying to turn this into my daily driver at some point here in the future. Maybe next summer, I don't know, whenever. But anyway, these hold the headlights into these buckets. And this one here, I mean, they're just jacked up from having, you know, whatever. And this one's broke, you know. It doesn't work, is what I'm getting at. Doesn't work. I'm going to replace it. But before I do all that, as you can see, these adjusters here, there's 1, 2 of them, and So they slide into this portion, and those are supposed to tighten up and you adjust them, whatever, but they're so rotten and rusty, and I just don't even know. I'm going to clean them up and see if I can't. I'm going to start out with spraying them with some Croil and see how that goes. And yeah, I mean, in reality, I should probably replace these buckets altogether along with these, but I don't have those parts right now. So you see these headlight buckets, they're pretty shot anyway, so we will be replacing them at some point. So guys, there's just no saving on those adjusters at all. So what I did was I just drove a self-tapper right through there. That'll hold that bucket in there. It's got a little bit of wiggle. That's fine. It's not going to be bouncing around like crazy like it was. And that's what we're after. Now let's see, I got 2 screws in here. I'll throw a self-tapper down in there. And we'll get this project wrapped up. Now see, that's in there way tighter. Perfect. Love it. Where's the thing? There it is. Now I cleaned up on this one. This one actually looks the same as the other one, if not worse. It is what it is. I don't care. They're headlight buckets, guys. Get over it already. They're headlight buckets. They sit here on the front of the car. Do you think they're not going to get dirty? Calm it down. We're crying in the mud. You guys just, your headlight buckets, they're not shiny as they should be. Tired of hearing it. Had somebody the other day tell me that I couldn't properly work on my car because I didn't have a lift. Now come on. Seriously? You know how long I've been working on, we've been doing this stuff since I was like, I don't even know, since I was a kid, 12, 13, we've been working on cars. Never in my life have I used a lift. One time I used a lift. One time. Well, I can't see where the screw goes. Probably because I don't have a lift. If I had a lift, I could see where the screw goes. I tell you, the nerve of some people. Oh yeah, I like that Falcon. My buddy had one just like it. 1960 station wagon, just like yours. What? We got the new rings in, at least. This, I don't know. Maybe it's not pointed down that much. I mean, it looks like this side might be pointed down a little more than this side. It is what it is at this point, honestly. I need to order the new buckets and everything for the headlights. I can't find them. It's another one of those things. I can't find them online. Maybe I'll go to the Carlisle swap meet. Surely somebody has some, right? Somebody's got to have some. Search eBay. God, I hate eBay. Any Houston ways? Winter's right around the corner, and that's when we're really going to start cranking on this thing, as far as the engine and whatnots of the car. The thing we're working on over here. The Falcon, the thing sitting right in front of me, that's what we're gonna work on. Hard and heavy. But right now, let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy some sunshine, some food trucks, some ice creams. Actually, I haven't been to a car show once that had ice cream this year, and I'm really disappointed. And I'm thinking that maybe we should turn the Willys into an ice cream truck type of situation, and I'll sell ice creams out of it at car shows. I might actually do that. That's not a bad idea. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, so we are back here. Last time we left off, I think, anyway, I don't know. I just installed this wiper. I was waiting on some new little knobbies. So I got new knobbies, like 3 of them. See if we can't get this one situated. That word. So it's just got the little Allen key. I don't know what size it is other than small. That's all I can tell you, is it's small. All right, so let's give that a test to make sure that everything, does its thing, like the wipers do their thingy. So how does this work? You pull it out and you turn it. There's 1 speed. There's high speed. There's off. So yeah, it's doing its thing. It's doing doing the thing. So I did make a fairly cool purchase today. This little, you know, I remember these from when I was a kid, these little cup holders. My problem is every time I shut the door, this thing pops right out. And, you know, so I have to like take my drink out, hang it back, all this, right? Well, I was at the old Hobo Freight today. I found these. These are for your toolbox. But they're metal. Or they're magnetic. Look at that. So I got two of them. One for the driver, one for the passenger. I don't know if you can see the passenger one hanging out over there. But it's over there. And they're black, powder coated. They look nice. You know. I've got a piece of trim that goes here that I'm going to put back on after we clean it up. So that'll work nicely. I don't want to shut it with a drink in there. But yeah, I think that'll work great. I'll keep this other one in there, but you know, and then you go to a car show, you just pop it off. You know, and check it out. So I go to the car show, I break out my lawn chair. I can bring my cup holder with me. I can be like, what's up? Jeff's got his cup holder. I know y'all jealous you didn't think of that idea. You are. Just admit it, it's fine. Look, it's late. I've been kind of, I don't know. I've been busy, all right? Got stuff going on. That is adorable beyond all belief. He just wants to hang out with Dad. Hey, Piston. What's up, baby? Piston don't care about no cameras, but, you know, he cares about Dad. He wants to hang out with Dad, so that's cool. We got our wipers working. We should probably start this thing. It ain't been started in a few days, and the battery can kind of do its thing where it wears down a bit. So let's give her a couple pumps. Let's go with 4 since it's been a few days. Let's see. Well, she started right up. So good on her. Good on her. I'm just gonna let her idle for a little bit. So look, guys, I know this was a horribly dumb video. It really was. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. We're going to get into, because I was going to take this video into doing the door panels, but I already have some of that recorded, and that video is going to wind up really long if I include this goofy footage. So we'll just cut this video here, and we're going to try and knock these door panels out. And yeah, that'll be on the next video, along with getting that chrome trim cleaned up and stuff. And I think I'm going to go ahead and fix up these door panels and all this dash and everything the best I can. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing. So we'll figure that out as we go. October's a busy month. There's so much stuff going on. I love October. Favorite month of the year. You know, maybe there'll be some stuff. Maybe I'll take you along to see my life, which you don't want to see. It's boring. But anyway, listen, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all keep coming back, and catch you on the next one. Bye. Posted earlier on Facebook. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I was saying that, you know, the biggest mistake that people make with classic cars is waiting for them to be perfect to drive them. You know, get out and look at this thing. This thing is so far from perfect, but you know what? I get out and I drive it and I have fun. It's got blow by like you wouldn't believe, but I don't care. You know, every time I come to a stoplight, you know, I smoke everybody out because that blow by tube up front is just dumping. Anyway, you know, she's got some rust issues, a little bit, but she's fun to drive. And I get compliments on it everywhere I go. And, you know, and I don't care about the compliments, but it's so much more fun to drive than jumping in my daily driver, the old Escape. You know, it's a ton of fun to drive. And I love it. You know, it's all about the experience. So get out there and drive them, you know. Don't leave them sit in the garage. Don't spend 5 years building the perfect car in your mind to get it out to show people like, look, I got the perfect car, and then be afraid to drive it to anything but shows. It's a waste if you ask me. These cars they're meant to be driven. That's what they were built for. Henry Ford didn't want to build cars to sit in a showroom. He wanted you to drive them. Anyway, see you guys.